It's Ghana versus Madagascar. Ebuse ba bedin komo na me ba the reason tia game against Madagascar no e was say Abronten din e de Benjamin Asare and that goal post ni mo e de ma oman konkono Ghana. We all saw what he did against Chad. Abronten on the debut call up and onya here and looking at the 5-star performance, solid performance Abronten done against Chad I think say e was say otimi tokoso na odem Edema Ghana. I will say you be come our platform way so na Paul be etimi so our X. Wo abra just ye di John Dramani Mahama, ye di Thomas Tepate and some other players be to ho any bisa say. Susuan pa say why any make it great impact wo abra Ghana etimi ewini 5-0 no why any make it sa impact no is it NS Nuyama, is it Otu Ado, is it John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency na anasa Thomas Tepate any make it the big difference. Emma that emphatic win no eba ye pani ababidi enkomo e de fa no so no what do I adwen kire ato comment section ho e di amami so stick and stay, don't go anywhere yengra mu an ne emfa enkomo ni nyina enhyase emfa mo our day side na abusua said ya medika e kan ye no. I want to give you some reasons here. I think it's a game against Madagascar. Abronte Benjamin Asare say that goal post mo. Now we also saw the performance Abronte Eda di Abronte na say ni debut call up na onya ye no wa prove amobi bia say the performance na top notch. I don't know if you hand another starting nod na Edma Abronte na obetimi approve bi ama Ghana fo nyina atimi ayede ehun say ono so no he has the pedigree to mount the goal post for the Blasters of Ghana. It's first one no I think say Abronte approve beyond reasonable doubt. Say obetimi other goal post nimo edama oman konkono Ghana. Point 2 which I think say e say enam so Emma Benjamin Asare other goal post nimo and say Abronte no show momentum and Abronte no prove say the confidence level no e was show because enano direction game e to Ghana in the goal post no na say Abronte pressure be any so confidence and honum say back corner kick set paces ahodo a etimi e course o game anymore. Benjamin Asare we also say na the composure in the goal post no na I was so pa ye. I don't know I think say Abronte no game against Madagascar no I say yes I try Abronte no hwebiem na bibi bia tima dey aye kama honum. Then the ability for Abronte Benjamin Asare say otimi organizing the difference ni ye. Wo hwe players be say Mohamed Salisu, Alexander Jiku, these are players are top players. These are players are omobo elite class. Fenerbahce, AS Monaco, top class in Europe and omobo. But Abronte in the goal post no, it me my communications how do no e between them in the back line no. It I think say the confidence level no e was so ye pa e betimi aboa ama Benjamin Asare amounting the goal post for the Blasters of Ghana. Wo abra ye hwe na ye ne Madagascar akwakohia mini nsa wonso adwenche e honom obetimi e da to comment section ho e da mame. Afei 3 Abronte exceptional domestic form. Watch us say over Ghana Premier League anymore. Where one of the best goalkeepers are you bet me accounting upon. So going into Blasters no, Abronte a demonstrated be say or no ankasa no we high exceptional performance and I say in the form ankasa a crown in the domestic league no it was true and also na oprove here Blasters game anymore and also I think say based on that no I'll see a so not Benjamin Asare at that goal post anymore. 4th point, I say Abronte no the tactical fitness. The tactical fitness I was sure. On say a player from a local league not one making a debut and as when the debut call up I call Blasters. No what amounted the goal post no na Abronte no wo hwe enema hodoa Otu Ado eche no ni nyina no Abronte etimi esticate to the plans e boy ema nia na Otu Ado ehwe nia na goalkeeper trainer ehwe no Abronte etimi exhibit sa ne mani nyina e no now so ema make say tactically no Abronte Benjamin Asare no were fit to be in the goal post for Ghana against Madagascar. Then my 5th point, and he said, looking at Abronte no, the kind of talent a crowd boy no, also Abronte were highly determined. Say obe press success, obe prenya success. Were extremely determined. Say a coin be as no, or send a career in football no, obey me amene sipi. Na waye ye so ewo on the ball obomu. Enti Abronte no, I think say also with me amounted the goal post for the senior soccer team, the Blasters of Ghana. Pressure Abronte in the goal post anymore. Na pressure any so. And on so enya de say or commit silly mistakes bia lead to go. So what they make can I say? Eti ni low risk. Sometimes goalkeepers are making omo debut. Omutimi enya da omo debut call up. Na omo say enya omo starting nod no. Sometimes na pressure eda omo so. But Abronte no, we didn't see say or commit series of mistakes. we didn't say mistakes and Abranton air committed too much mistakes behind the in as much as Abranton are committed a lot of mistakes and the risk level no ever from no I didn't say and also to me I just so I'm a Abranton no with me other go post in Eddie or my Kono Ghana ed we the backing of majority of Ghanaians some ko PM or stadium na ni nyina the kind of 5-star performance Benjamin Asare Edanedi anything no ebusia let's rally behind Abranton because I know for sure that Benjamin Asare will also make a difference just as Razak Simpson and other players in Ebeye ya and ye nyina ye betimi aka with our chest out said local players if you are able to scout the proper ones or betimi abo blasters aboniye ti ebusia and also madwenche for adwenche no eto conversation wo emame now there is this consensus and I say poor across so X so na question ni nyina and say who made the biggest impact for Blasters in Ghana's 5-win over Chad na eno na wo hwe se the poll ni ekoya Enes Nuama na oho otu ado honom John Dramani Mahama then Thomas Tepati honom then after the poll no eba na wie na Ghanaians decided say enipa obo ema Ghana epeke that emphatic win against Chad His Excellency John Dramani Mahama it wo hwe se the percentage na esitia Enes Nuama being the first position hit 24%. Otu Ado being the head coach also hit just 11%. John Dramani Mahama hit 47%. Then Thomas Tepate make 17%. In all no na say enipa oboaye ema moral ekosro ema Ghana players in confidence level ekosro no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. They say resetting it there say the Ghana for air canon a realm blasters akacha His Excellency juma ni nyina obi aye juma Ghana for aye juma bo a wotina fie ehwe TV no so aye juma mo amhwe sports link Ghana update e de ba ye nyina no mo so aye juma nti abusia Ghana na awini enye His Excellency enye obi bia Ghana na awini hono nti wo betime de wadwenche ato comment section wo e de amame afei abusia Blasters captaincy issue and solve and solve in the game we saw say Ebra Jordan ayu ye na film no okahande Captain Ambano Emma Thomas Tepate, which on this platform Mebeka say Thomas Tepate akani paying at the chair the technical staff say on per captain no. And I could do so I say on per captain no. But we saw say like they see or pitch no na asiani say Mr. Henry Santichum every time press conference eka say o ma solve BBF free but just looking at the C and HS nothing has been solved. Ebusia yanko Joy Sports na yanko tie enkomo bi a ekoso efa this Captain Ambano ho captaincy issues no yenkoni go timra.
So Jordan has been handed the captaincy back. Now you are substituting Jordan and suddenly on the field of play. Look, we are lucky this was Chad and we're leading. Imagine we're playing Tunisia, Egypt, Algeria, Senegal, Cote d'Ivoire, Nigeria and we were 1-0 down and Jordan was being substituted and there was confusion about who should take the band. Do you know what we'll be discussing right now?
I know.
Can you imagine what we'll be discussing right now?
Yeah.
So here's Jordan handing over the captaincy band to Partey, who has purportedly, publicly said, I am not interested in the band. Why is he even handing it over to Partey? And then Partey takes the band, looks at the bench, and seems to be asking, Charlie, what should I do with the band? And then he kind of tries to wear it, be reluctantly,
I saw that. And then eventually
and then
pulled it
5 minutes later, he's being substituted.
Yeah.
Even Kudus being given. And I tell you, look, maybe you all didn't see, Jiku declined the band. Jiku said, no, I'm not taking the band. Meanwhile, it looks like they were trying to give the band to Jiku. You see, we've won. So everybody, all this is being camouflaged, covered, everything. But he declined it. Then when Partey was substituted like in a very pretty short time, Kudus was then given the band. He reluctantly wore it. But there's a clear structure. So I don't know why this whole thing hasn't still gone away. Why does it ever go away? It never seems to go away. It went away. Look, in John Mensah's time, I think it went away. It was clear. You know, then Stephen Appiah, it was clear. And then even Asamoah Gyan, it was clear until the transition. But I know the platform I'm on is worldwide, is dangerous, etc. But it looks to me that anytime there is an IU involved, there seems to be a controversy. That is fact. It's not like I hate anybody, I don't hate anybody, I'm not, no. But it's fact. Abedipele, Kwesiapia, problem. Dede, problem. Now Jordan, I don't like what happened yesterday. I'm telling you, Nat, we are lucky it was Chad and we're leading. If it was Nigeria, Senegal, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, Egypt, Algeria, Tunisia, South Africa, Ghana down 1-0, Jordan being taken out, pressure on everybody, stadium vibe negative, then you go and give the ban to somebody who has said clearly that I'm not, even though I don't have a video of it, but I'm aware he's not interested. And then he's even asking the bench, Charlie, namonka, you know, that. So we have not handled it well. We have not. Look, Otoado, please come clear, bang, on the field of play. If this happens, this. If this happens, this. If this happens, that. Don't say it in the camp, and then the people don't agree, and then when they come on the field, there's a problem. Let all Ghanaians know that if on Monday Jordan is being substituted and Partey is on the field, it is to Partey, or if Jiku is on the field, it is to Jiku. If Jiku is being substituted and this person is on the field, it is this, it is this, it is this. Captaincy is not about seniority.
Okay.
Captaincy is not about seniority. It's about leadership. Captaincy is about leadership. It is not about seniority. You could be a senior and not be a leader.
All right, ebusanti ensam no na wonya bia wutie ye no wankasa chewadwene Ghana Blasters substantive captain Jordan Ayew no say ofiri ho a Jiku na wo ho anasa still players no epese Thomas Tepate na ye captain no chewadwene comment section e ma me midin e de Kobe and I'll be to my friend Kobe Finest is Abishia.
So this boy you are watching right now is a friend of Gideon, a Ghana Black Star player. He says he did play the same academy back in 2014 or something like that, and then Gideon had a chance to enter into Black Star, but he wanted to just go and say hi, and he wasn't allowed. At this point, I was so teary. I was like, God, it's very